Yeah.
Oh, man, you got the Cosby slippers.
Yeah, you got the hard ground Epsteins. Okay.
Nice. All right. Could you imagine a basketball shoe called the stanky leg? Like, it doesn't work the same.
You want a hint? Because I don't have one for you. You got to do this on your own.
Did you do Nat and JB's podcast? You might be entitled to compensation.
Welcome to Fan Check, the fan-based trivia show where there are real consequences for wrong answers. My name's Nat Baimel.
And I'm JB Ball. All right, a quick rundown of how the show works. We have a special guest in today. We have asked them in advance what is something that he is a diehard fan of. And we have bought him a gift, a very special gift in relation to that fanhood. And now we shall play the game. Here is the catch. For every question that he gets wrong, he is going to have to damage his prize with one of our array of weapons. All right.
All right, a little housekeeping. Please make sure to follow us on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Leave us a like, leave us a review, leave us a subscribe. Whatever new thing you have to do, do it for us. Also, make sure to follow us on our socials at Nat Baimel and at JB Ball Comedy. Now, on to the guest.
All right. He's a very good friend of ours. I've done a number of shows with him. I know him out here in LA, but he travels all over the country as a performer. Give it up for Stuart Thompson.
Hey.
My guy.
Good to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, man. This is going to be a fun one. This is, we have a great episode planned for you.
Yes, this is, we learned so much about your topic today.
Yes,
wow, okay.
Speaking of your topic, do you remember a few weeks ago, we asked you, what are 3 things you're a diehard fan of? Do you remember those 3 things you told us?
I'm remembering 2 of them so far. Mm-hmm. I remember I told you I was into Adidas sneakers, and I gave you a few soccer options because I wanted, soccer's too broad, but I said either the English Premier League or the Champions League. Those are the leagues I followed the most,
right.
Or the 2 teams I followed the most, which is Chelsea FC in London and AC Milan in Italy.
Right.
And I'm struggling to remember the third one. It might have been something. Was it something linguistics related? Or?
I don't remember, but it's okay because you've already named the one.
Okay, great.
What do you hope we're going to quiz you on today?
Probably one of the soccer teams.
Well, my friend, you are in luck.
Okay, great.
Because the topic for today is Adidas.
Yeah, we're not doing the soccer team.
Not at all, no. We aggressively are American, and we don't do soccer here in America.
What we will say is Adidas is soccer adjacent, very much so. I'm sure you are very aware. And so we will kind of touch on that. There is that will come into play, but we figured Adidas as a whole, there's such a great story there.
Sure.
Yes.
That we should get into that.
So, here's what I want to know.
Okay.
Why Adidas?
You know how sometimes there's just like a brand loyalty within a family sometimes, and it's like, this was my father's brand and that was his father's brand before him. That's kind of how it was. Like my grandfather wore Gazelles, which are like one of the original like running sneakers from Adidas. My dad wore it a lot. It's, sometimes there's just certain brands that just fit you better.
Yeah.
And then when I started playing soccer, I kind of gravitated toward those cleats, partially because my dad also sold soccer apparel to local clubs in my area, so he'd sell uniform kits and get discounts on cleats. And one of the first pair of cleats that I was really pining after when I could play competitively were these Adidas. They were called the Lunar White Predator Mania from 2002. They kind of brought
that is a name.
That is a name, right?
So much better than Gazelles, by the way. Let me say the Predators,
the Predator Mania specifically.
I love that.
So the Predator has been like a brand of soccer cleats within the Adidas brand for, I think, since maybe 94.
Okay.
But they would come up with a new one every World Cup. Like they have a new one now. They kind of brought it back recently. So all the big players would be wearing them. They'd be sporting different colors depending on what team they played for.
Yeah.
But this Lunar White one was one that David Beckham was sporting a lot around the 2002 World Cup in Korea and Japan. So I was like, man, these look really good. And they're made with nice material. They're made with kangaroo leather, which is like specifically a little nicer than calf leather. It molds to your foot better. So once you got it on your foot and you've broken it in, it fits nice.
They took an animal for kicking.
Yes.
And they made it the leather of a kicking shoe.
Yeah, there's a lot of forethought there.
Wow, man.
So my question is, first of all, what we love about this show so much is that we're curious people and we like to learn new things.
Yeah.
Immediately, we researched for an entire week straight on this.
Never came up.
Never came up with a Predator.
That's awesome.
And here's my question specifically. Did they ever get a Predator to sponsor the Predator shoe. It's like, oh, you got the Weinsteins
Oh,
right
you mean
now?
like, is it like, wait, I thought you meant like Predator the character. I'm sorry.
Or that, whatever.
Well, because I keep thinking the laces could be like out like dreads. Like this is the
Oh,
only
yeah.
thing you don't tie the laces on.
Yeah, the
They all just
Alien
hang
versus
out.
Predator.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, man, you got the
Yeah.
Cosby slippers.
Yeah, you got the hard ground Epsteins. Okay.
Nice. All right.
No, I got the indoor actually.
Are those? Yeah, they're only good for 14 and under ball.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly. Under 15s at best.
Can I just throw out Gazelle? Terrible name for a shoe. I feel like
mean, if
I
you're trying
know
to run
the
fast.
logic of it. Yeah, but they get caught sometimes.
That's true.
Sometimes they do, yeah.
That's where I'm like, well, maybe they'll pick something that gets caught sometimes.
Well, that-
sometimes you get caught. Gazelles.
That'd be if they called them the sick gazelles.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
the fat gazelles.
Yeah, I mean, there's some names of shoes that have kind of, sometimes they make sense to me. Like the ones that make sense to me are like the Samba, which is a really popular lifestyle shoe now. You see a lot of 14-year-old girls wearing when they're done cooking their Air Force Ones. Like those were made for indoor soccer. I've been wearing those since I was a little kid because I would, in the winter when outdoor soccer wasn't a possibility, I would play futsal, which is on a basketball court, or indoor soccer on a little turf field. Like it looks like a hockey rink almost, but it's with turf.
Yeah.
And those are great for playing, and I've been wearing them as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
So I get it because it's like the Brazilians are best at futsal. So like
For sure.
when they're playing, it looks like they're dancing samba.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So that's kind of where it comes from, as far as I can understand. But like, there's some. I'm trying to think of ones that don't make
Naming a
sense.
sneaker after a dance move because of how somebody plays is so interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine a basketball shoe called the Stanky Leg? Like, it doesn't work the same.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Look at my Air Dougies.
Yeah, man. Damn, you got the cat daddies? Oh, snap, man.
The Air Dougies.
Dougie's is it's the pose is
Yeah.
just him in the
Yeah. Oh, these shoes are from the nation of Thizlam. Okay.
okay. Oh, that's hilarious. That's so good.
I gotta rep some Bay Area stuff once
No, that's
in a
great.
while.
No, of course.
So you actually touched on something very specifically. So we also like to talk about what we knew
Yeah.
or liked about the product beforehand and what we learned.
Okay.
Me specifically, I have no brand loyalty to anything.
Okay.
Like I have that sort of like millennial mindset of cynicism and just like corporations are the enemy. So it's really nice to see. It's like, hey, sometimes brands are great. You hear that, brands? We will be loyal to you if you're loyal to us. So, hey, throw us a sponsor. Who knows? But what I have learned to love, because here's the thing.
What do you got?
I've literally had this pair of Adidas for 7 years.
Yeah.
I didn't realize these were Adidas until I did the research.
Wait. Just as proof of how long you've had them, show the sole real quick.
Look at that.
wow.
Look at that wear and
Flats.
tear.
Some
Flats.
Look at that toe.
some people buy no slip shoes. You bought all slip shoes.
That's
All slip.
I wear these in the kitchen, right? Yes, those exactly.
Yes.
Please
I wear these
those
when
to
I
work.
want to do live air hockey.
My back hurts so much when I go for a run, and now I understand why.
Totally,
But
man.
Here's the thing. I only ever, I have 4 pairs of shoes. I got a pair of sandals. I got a pair of slippers for around the house. I got these for running, which I apparently need to replace. I didn't realize that till now. And I got a pair of Converses for flourish. But I just got these because they were cheap and they felt good on my feet. But then when I started like researching all of this, like I'm still not much of a fashion guy, but
Yeah.
I love, there's stories and everything.
Yeah.
And the story of Adidas, like from the past to today, is insane. And it
Yeah,
just makes
yeah.
me like look at anything in life and almost see like a magic to it of like even just a Sharpie marker. It's like, oh, we take this for granted. It's like, what went into the history of getting that product here that we just even call it a Sharpie?
Yeah, totally.
Because there was a lot of violence and R-rated things in this story that we're going to get to today.
Okay.
Adidas is dark, man. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Just you know.
So speaking of dark,
Yes.
let's do a little light before the darkness. As we mentioned, we got you a gift.
We did
Okay.
get you a gift.
And you are gonna remember, you are gonna take this home,
Okay.
no matter what.
Great, thank you.
So, just
Sweet.
as you know, you're a new father.
Yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Appreciate it.
beautiful baby girl. So we figure, why did a gift for you when we can get a gift for your daughter? Why don't you unveil that and
We
see what we
something
got
the
for
little
you?
girl, all right.
Oh, that's
Adidas
very
tracksuit.
Wow.
And matching sneakers.
Yep.
Thank you.
We thought this would be like a little sweet thing for her.
That's very cute. Thank you very much.
Of course, man.
That being said,
It only goes home in this condition based on how well you play.
Right.
All right. So
Okay.
just know it's just your daughter on the line. No
I
big deal.
know. Pressure's on.
yeah, it's gonna
All right.
be either a hey, I'm a conquering hero, or for sale baby shoes destroyed horribly. So look, we got all these weapons you can
We've
see
got
here.
so many weapons that are going to be in play for those of you listening at home. Here's what we got.
We got a cheese grater.
We have a turkey carver.
We have an axe.
I have a taser.
So straight up, we don't know if that'll do anything to the prize, but it was $9, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get a taser.
We're gonna get
Of course.
the taser. Yeah. What else we got? We've got a power drill.
We got scissors.
We have a hammer.
We got a meat tenderizer.
Yes, we do. We've got a lighter.
And we have a stabbing knife.
Oh, yeah. So all of these are potentially in play.
Okay.
Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, you know what? We didn't even mention the big one.
What is the big one?
We got a waffle iron, y'all.
We do got a waffle iron, y'all.
Lest we forget.
Yeah.
Full disclosure about this
Taking up
waffle.
most of the table? Yeah.
Yeah, full disclosure about this waffle iron. We went to a Salvation Army shop.
Definitely
and
got that at Goodwill.
As we were going in, somebody was running out stealing things.
Robbing the Goodwill as we went.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're like, all right, this is the place to be. And
Was this the sheriff of Nottingham?
stealing from the poor to give to the poorer.
So good.
So we don't know if this thing actually works, but it is a good bludgeoning device, and we'll figure out something for it.
Imagine the non-committal chase of an employee of a Salvation Army.
Oh, yeah.
You're stealing from us? Take it, man. We
Yeah.
would have given
So-
it to you.
Straight up, if you can just imagine in your head the stereotypical like market guy runs out and shakes his fist at the thief.
Right.
This guy shook his fist one time, and it looked more like a power to the people. He did not give
It was more
a
solidarity, really.
very much so, yes. So that also being said, we are going to be judging your level of fanhood.
Okay.
And we have a tier list that we printed up.
I'll hold it
Great.
up for you.
Yes.
All right. So in the camera, I'll hold it in my camera. You could talk to yours.
There you go. So from bottom to top, you are either going to be a bitch-ass poser, a poser-ass bitch, a filthy casual. Okay, I see you. Touch grass, my dude. Time for an intervention, or you will be the reason why celebrities need security.
Okay.
So, based on your level of knowledge of Adidas, where do you think you're going to wind up on that?
I'm gonna be conservative about it and say I'm gonna fall into the okay, I see you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's solid.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see
I
you.
think
Okay,
that's
I
solid.
see you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see how you do, my friend. We're going to get this thing going. Any questions before we go?
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right.
All right, time to play
Fan
check.
check.
Okay.
Question number 1. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to use this axe on your prize if you get this question wrong.
Okay.
I'll let you know how many swings you'll have to take.
Okay.
Question number 1. What does Adidas stand for?
It stands for the name of the founder of the company, Adi Dassler.
That is correct. Adi Dassler. Original name,
Adolf, I believe.
Adolf
Yes.
is correct.
Yeah.
It is
Adolf.
Adolf Dassler. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is going to lean into another question, but
Yeah.
I'm happy to talk about why.
Oh, go into it.
Yeah.
So Adi Dassler had a brother
Yes, he
that
did.
was in business with, Rudy or Rudolf Dassler.
Got it.
Adolf and Rudolf, just typical German names back at the turn of the 20th century.
We all know
Yeah,
those.
great German names until a very specific date.
All aged well. One became a Christmas tune. The
The other was Rudolph.
Yeah.
yeah.
In Adi's defense, that's funny. In Adi's defense, he did get named Adolf before Adolf came into power.
Right. Yeah. It's like having that kind of mustache before.
Yeah,
exactly.
totally.
So Adi Dassler and Rudolf Dassler, I mean, they used to be in business together,
Yes, they
and they were making, they were in textiles, and so eventually they got into this very heated brotherly feud.
I wonder what that was over.
Yeah.
and so they eventually parted ways,
Yeah.
and Rudolf Dassler became Puma.
Puma. That's
Yeah.
where Puma comes from.
So
As if to try to eat the gazelles.
yeah, and then Adi Dassler became Adidas for Adi Das.
Yeah. Do you know the
Yeah.
story of the town, by the way?
I know. I'm fading on the history
It's
of the
super
town.
interesting.
Yeah,
right?
this is
so
just for
obviously,
fun.
the two brothers came together, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
they started their company together. It was the Dasslers.
Yeah.
Was it the Dassler Brothers
Brothers,
Shoe Company?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was something like that. So when they split and made two separate companies, Adidas was on one side of the river in a small town.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
the other side of the river was the Puma factory.
Right.
When they broke up, employees were allowed to choose which company they wanted to work for. Right?
Yeah, like a custody battle.
literally,
Yeah,
it's just like
exactly.
a civil war like, within this town, right?
This split the town, it split the workers, it split the family.
Right.
This
To
was
the point
crazy.
where they refer to the town as the town of the broken necks.
Wow.
Because everyone looks down at your shoes before they choose how to judge you.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
And so based on the shoes you're wearing, that will tell them how to treat you.
Yeah, this is like a white version of The Wire.
That's literally what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah.
This is also the origin of what are those?
That's so good.
But yeah, it's a crazy history.
Yeah,
Well-
it's pretty wild, like how they feuded. But yeah.
And it's also crazy that like two huge companies came from like one family.
Yes. And there's actually more that bled out from that family. Like when you get
Yes.
deeper into like their children and stuff,
Yeah.
you go like, whoa, this family's responsible for so much.
And
Yeah.
even another fun fact on top of that one is, if I recall correctly, I think it's the mother chose Rudolph, the sister chose Adi, and they actually had a third brother. I think his name was Fritz. He started his own factory making.
Lederhosen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super weird.
Great.
Super
Love
weird.
it.
Like they really made
Love
the
it.
most of it, man.
Super bizarre.
Love it.
I will say I do think it's kind of interesting how he came up with the name for Adidas. So
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah,
Right?
and that's how
First-
most people say it around the world.
Yes. We're as Americans,
us.
we say it wrong. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not Adidas. I will say that so that y'all know what I'm talking about, but it is Adidas.
Yes.
One of the things I think is interesting, he takes the first three letters of his first name, first three letters of his last name. That is his brand name. I thought it'd be fun to figure out, like, what would your brand name be? Would it sound
yeah.
as good as Adidas?
If I'm just doing first three letters, it'd be Stuto.
Stuto.
Or Stutho.
You got them
Stutos.
Stutos. I like that.
That's pretty
I
good.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, I can't top that now.
Yeah, no, ours are bad. I looked at them in advance. I was like, oh, these aren't good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I saw
You got them Nat Bays?
You got them jibba balls?
Yeah, it's not great.
So I would I sell merch on the road, and so I started selling these hats, and I call them Stubu. That's the
Yeah.
kind of the branding I've come up with.
Yeah.
because that's a nickname that my friend Jamie would call me. He'd be like Stubu when we'd be at work. That's exactly how I would say it.
Yeah.
And-
We should get you little creatures of yourself. We'll call them Lastubus.
yeah, exactly.
Bonus
So
point for our listeners. I want you to guess the ethnicity of his friend in the comments.
I'll bet you'll be wrong.
Okay, all right.
Stuart, very bad at accents.
Yeah. He's like, that accent was a choice.
All right, 1 for 1.
One
Yes.
for one, dude. Well done.
Question number 2.
Yes.
Explain Adidas' connection to Nazis in the 1930s and the 2020s.
Okay, so just slowly sinks into the chair.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, just being in Germany, I think it was kind of unavoidable in the 30s and 40s. I'm struggling to remember like what specifically they might have made for the Nazi, because like Hugo Boss is famous for making Nazi uniforms, and like Volkswagen and Mercedes were like the cars, and
Fanta also. You know that one?
which one?
Fanta.
Like the drink?
The soda company. Official soda of the Nazis.
Orange soda.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Coca-Cola was in on it, and then when obviously they were just like, well, we don't support this,
Yeah.
so they
Okay.
pulled,
Wow.
and then Fanta jumped in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's not just Kel who loves orange soda.
Oh no, there's a whole other group of people.
Hitler loves orange soda.
Yes, he true. Is it true?
I do.
That's so funny, dude.
Get the juice. Speaking of which, that
history
I will.
sucks.
will-
Yeah.
That is also a subtitle of this show. History sucks.
Yeah.
So I will take that as the first part of the question. But the second part of the
you
question,
got that right.
So let me answer the second part. So I mean, with the Adidas lately, it's been with Kanye, because Yeezy was part of Adidas, and I mean, like Yeezy was seemed for a minute like it was poised to like usurp Adidas. Like,
Yeah.
basically the whole company would kind of be absorbed into Yeezy, and really critical timing prevented that.
Yeah, that dude really leaned in in the wrong direction with the right brand at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you look historically, you go like, oh, I guess you're kind of with the right company, but not right now.
Yeah, if you were 80 years too late.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
He has a quote that he likes saying. I hate it. He says, "Sometimes I don't like to say that I'm wrong. I just like to say that I'm not right now." And I go, yeah, brother, that's called wrong. That's what wrong is. You don't get to decide when the answer counts.
Baby, I don't like to say I cheated. I like to say I put my thing in her thing. That's all that was.
That's all it was. That's all it was, baby. Yeah.
Why would I put labels on
I was in a
things?
relationship with her at not the right time.
Yeah. That's all that was. Dude, so funny to me.
Well done.
Well done, dude.
Thank
Well
you.
done. All right.
2 for 2.
2 for 2, man. You're doing great. Question number 3. If you get this wrong, I am going to ask you to take a turkey carver
Oh, wow.
to the shoes of your newborn daughter. Question number 3. Who was the first star athlete sponsored by the Dassler brothers in the 1930s?
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
I'm trying to think.
I do
we got
believe
him.
you know this.
He for sure knows this. Do we want to hit him with the hint?
Not yet.
All right.
Okay, we'll hit it with him now. All right, so here's your hint.
Okay.
The Nazis hated him.
And here's a second hint. A lot of Americans also hated him.
Yeah, it's real 2 for 2.
Jesse Owens?
Jesse
Bam,
Owens
right
is the
there.
answer, baby.
Wow.
Stuart, you're doing great.
Great.
Unreal.
For those of you that
dude.
don't know, Jesse Owens, a very famous track star, very
Yes.
famous
Yes.
black man that the quote-unquote Nazi company sponsored for the 1936 Olympics. He won
Wow.
4 gold medals, including the long jump, where he was actually helped by another Nazi who helped him actually win the event. He was giving him advice on what to do on his jumps. He faulted on his first 2 jumps.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then this guy said, hey, you know how far you're jumping? You could jump like 6 inches before the line and still qualify for the finals. And Jesse took the advice.
Yeah.
And then he did. And then he won the gold medal, beating that guy
How
for the
crazy.
silver medal. Those two ended up becoming great friends,
Oh,
even
cool.
beyond the war. Right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there is this weird story, this weird relationship between Jesse Owens and the Nazi Party. Now, the Nazi Party, obviously, not stoked
Right.
that they
Yeah.
chose a black man to endorse. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you think they would have just been like, no way, because they were all about control. What a strange leap
know
of
what?
faith they took.
Yeah. And it's like, let's be clear, Hitler was not in on it. You
No,
know what
no,
I mean?
no.
This is
You mean he wasn't at those board meetings?
he wasn't there going, if we have to,
Yeah.
but I refuse.
He was
I
just
prefer.
up,
I
he
can't
was
do.
just up in the stands, little like Shao Kahn on his throne, just disapproving, going, "What? Why are you?" I can't do accents, so I'm not going to. Why are you helping them?
Right. But yeah, I always thought Jesse Owens is my original role model. I ran track when I was growing up. And so
Yeah.
my dad used to make me
Oh.
study like super deep
Oh,
on
cool.
everything that Jesse did. And when he came back home, the idea was, listen, you're an amateur athlete.
Yeah.
Right? That's the way you get to compete in the Olympics. So, yes, he won these gold medals, but gold medals don't equal money. So you
Right.
come home and you're still struggling.
Yeah.
And so what ended up happening was, yes, he has this endorsement from Adidas, but in turn, I believe that makes him a pro athlete. So now he can no longer compete in the Olympics. So he started taking like random. He would race like horses. He would race like cars. He would race like other like things just to like get fanfare so they could sell tickets and he could make revenue. So Jesse Owens, for as great as he was,
Yeah.
didn't really get to bask in what he should have gotten for how talented he was.
He's
right?
remembered more fondly now than he was at the time.
1,000%.
Because also, I'm
1,000%.
just thinking
To
about
be clear, the people who hated him in America, we're talking about racist people. He
Yeah.
was loved
Yes.
in America.
yes,
So, yeah.
yes, but even racists aren't like, yeah, he brought glory to this country.
Right.
Still don't like him though.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? He beat the Nazis for you, and you're still like,
I mean, to be
I can
fair,
take
this
it or
was
leave it.
1936. Like, we didn't really start
36.
hating the Nazis till a couple of years later.
you know what? You're making a good point.
Yeah.
You're making a good point.
Yeah, they made a quiet pivot around 1944.
Yeah.
Turns out,
All right, Stuart, you're doing great, man.
Thank
3
you.
for
3
3,
for
dude.
3.
Way to
All
kick
right.
it off, brother.
Thank you.
I'm just looking at that knife right now.
Yeah, what do we got?
If you did this wrong, I want you to take that knife and I want you to stab through each of
talking
those
this knife
shoes.
right here?
That little knife right
Okay.
there.
All right.
Great.
Question number 4, Stuart.
Yes.
What drug was Russell Simmons high on when he suggested Run DMC make a song about their Adidas?
Classic song, Adidas from Run DMC.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. The shell toes with the laces out.
You got it.
Okay. What was he high on?
Yes.
So,
Trying to
for fun, consider the era.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like early. Is this like late 80s, early 90s?
We're talking 80s.
Yeah.
80s.
Like
Okay.
mid-late 80s.
So I'm gonna guess cocaine.
Okay.
Is that your final
What else are you
answer?
weighing it against? Out of
Oh,
curiosity?
yeah.
I'm trying to think what else was popular
At the time.
at the time. I mean, Are you differentiating crack from cocaine?
Yes.
Okay.
Two different drugs. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
JB, hit him with the 10 count.
Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I'm gonna say crack.
1. Crack is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Ah,
I'm so
bummer.
sorry. It
Right.
was
Angel Dust.
PCP, baby.
Yes. He liked to get wet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang, Jake, I didn't know you like to get wet.
This was maybe my favorite thing I learned in the research. Apparently, Run
Dust.
DMC was just hanging out with him one night. He was just, I don't know what the specific word is when you're on Angel Dust, but he was on it. And he was just doing his thing. He goes, you guys should make a song about your shoes. And apparently he started just like freestyling a beat that they wound up using in the song for it. And they were like, yeah, that's actually a pretty decent idea. Making maybe the
Crazy.
first time in history someone high on a drug had a good business decision.
Yeah, that's great. It really was
Wow.
good for business. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, man.
It's branded marketing,
Yeah.
Love
branded content.
that. Speaking of Adidas and music, we didn't put this in the questions, but I also think this is a good one. There are 2 bands who are famous for doing
Oh,
a
yeah.
song called Adidas. Adidas, the acronym standing for.
All day I dream about sex.
Can you name either or both of those music artists?
All day I dream about sex.
Because here's what's interesting for us is like
Yeah.
we realized we both didn't know the other song because that's how different of
Yeah.
music we listen to.
This is how very different we are.
Yeah, we were like, wait, they did what?
Wait, they
No,
did that?
my guy did that.
My guy did that. My guy did that horrible thing
Exactly.
that I am dying on this hill over for no reason.
I'm not gonna lie. I really like what my guy did with it. I'm not gonna call it horrible.
I'm not gonna lie. I did it with mine. I will not hold back to that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm. This is the where I have very little talent is naming songs and the artists that they're associated with.
Sure, all
Yes.
good. Just know that your children's clothes are not at risk.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, I'm just so excited for you to stab those shoes.
Yeah. Is it? I'm trying to think. Would it be like Dr. Dre or something like that?
It's not Dr. Dre. Not a bad guess, but
Okay.
it is
Pretty
not
decent,
Dr.
yeah.
Dre. Yeah. So on my side, it's actually Killer Mike out of
Killer
Atlanta.
Mike.
Yeah.
Killer Mike did a song.
I love
Adidas.
Killer Mike. I'm gonna have to
All
listen
day
to that.
I dream about. All day I dream about sex. I can't sing, but that's how it goes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on my end, it was the band Korn.
Corn.
Yeah.
Obviously Korn.
And
Oh, I should have
Clearly.
known Corn because Corn has Adidas branded shoes. They have a collab with Adidas.
Yeah.
Of course.
like we could. Brands, we love you. Speaking of which, stab the shit out of them stews.
Yeah. That's why they don't have corns on the bottom of their feet.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
No, you got it.
Okay.
You
All
got
right.
clip it.
Get it.
Okay.
Make it count, baby. How many stabs? We're not doing one.
I want 2 for each shoe.
2 for each shoe.
You might want to do straight down also. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
go
wreck
straight
yourself.
down. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, for these, I want you to turn them upside down and do it through the soles.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. All right, can you show that to the camera real quick?
Hey, camera's above you.
There's a hole
Bam.
right here.
I will say that's a
Some
quality product.
scuffs. Yeah,
They don't look that
Held
bad.
up pretty good, man.
I probably should have done it in the sole for both of them.
Maybe they should be making Kevlar. All right, not bad, dude. Honestly, can't even tell the difference.
Yeah.
You could still give that to a kid; they wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Where we at? Question 5?
5.
All right.
Okay.
Question number busy. Okay. If you don't get this correct, I want you to take these scissors, and I would like you to cut my initials into one of the legs on that tracksuit.
Okay.
Question number 5. Adidas have 2 popular logo designs.
Yes.
Okay? All right, so one that looks like the flower, it's called the trefoil leaves, and one that's shaped like the mountains,
Yes.
it's 3 diagonal lines.
Yes.
I want you to tell me what each of those represent while dealing with El Pato.
Okay.
You are going to have 30 seconds to explain this, sir. Your time starts now.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna guess I believe the mountains have to do with okay. just gonna get up all up in there, I suppose. That's actually kind of nice. I've been very tense lately.
We've also agreed to only do this to male guests, just so you know. So,
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
I gotta think that the mountains have to do with with just like the fact that Adidas became more of like an activewear brand. It has to do with like maybe the mountains, like the okay, I'm just gonna go back down. All right, maybe it has to do with the Alps or the that's the mountain range that's closest to that part of Germany where Adidas came from. The trefoil, I mean, maybe I'm trying to think it has to do with like outdoor sports, maybe. All right. And it's like, you got to be outside. It's like, that's my guess about.
I think it's going to be time, my friend. I forgot to time you, but I'm assuming that was at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you did get that incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
I will blame El Pato and not your knowledge of the topic.
Thank you.
So the history of this, I actually thought this was really interesting. Nat actually found this, and I was like, dude, that's so sick. So I've seen those logos for years, right? The trefoil, the 3 leaves, and the mountains, the 3 levels. And so the mountains is just about overcoming obstacles. It's a mountain to overcome, right? So very simple.
Yeah,
the
makes sense.
trefoil, never would have guessed this. It's the 3 continents that Adidas was first used on.
Oh.
As a bonus point?
That you could buy them as a product, I should
As a
say.
bonus
So
point, can you guess what those are? The first 3 continents.
Europe, North America, and Asia.
Nailed it. Well done, my friend. Well done. It's not going to count towards your damage, but
Not
you did
at
nail
all.
that.
Fair enough.
All right, my man. Here you are. There are your scissors. I would like you to cut
Okay.
a J into the leg
Okay.
of your daughter's tracksuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And if anybody asks, you can say it stands for Jelly Belly.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
Or Jolly.
I'm cool with anyone.
This is also where we learn how
Cut
good your
that
arts and craft
leg.
skills are.
Cut that
leg.
Cut that leg. Cut that
leg.
leg.
All right. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Get
you've
in
done
there.
this before, I see.
you gotta poke a hole in, otherwise you gotta cut from the outside.
Obviously, yeah.
Very smart. Very
you
smart.
have very specific experience in cutting words into the outfits of toddlers.
Yeah, and now that I have gloves, it's like, well, he looks like he's making a ransom note.
I mean,
Excuse me,
everybody
are
needs
you
a hobby.
serial killer? I just like arts and crafts, man. I just really like putting together puzzles.
Yeah, it's a good aesthetic.
I've been told I look like a serial killer and the cop looking for him at the same time.
I mean,
Dude, I really hate to agree with that, man, but that's pretty good.
that is the most accurate thing that has been said on this show so far
Okay.
today.
All right,
There's
look
your
at that.
There's your
I'll
J.
hold it up.
That's my logo. That's my
Feels
logo.
Pretty good.
Now it's a collab.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right.
All right, question number 6, dude.
Okay, let's flip this up. Sorry, baby. We'll wear this on warm days when it's drafty.
All right. I think if you get this wrong, I want you to take those scissors and I want you to put an N on the other leg.
Okay.
Even it on up. Stuart, question number 6.
Yes.
The Dossler brothers split. You already knew that.
Yes.
Adi founded Adidas. Rudolph founded Puma. Which of these is not a reason suspected for why they split?
Okay.
A, their wives did not get along. B, Adi tried taking over the business. C, a fight over their parents' inheritance. Or D, Rudolph got drafted.
I'm thinking.
Do you want a hint? Because I don't have one for you. You got to do this on your own.
I mean, I'm thinking between the first and last choice about the wives getting along because, I mean, from my recollection, it's more about the brothers' vitriol towards each other. And part of me is like, Rudolph getting drafted doesn't seem like as much of a big reason why they would feud.
Work it out.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm thinking.
I believe in you. I'm not distracting at all.
I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that beautiful portrait you're making for yourself right now.
I'm gonna
Just
guess
that elementary school.
I know. I'm
JB?
gonna guess because it's Rudolph got drafted.
That is
Incorrect,
incorrect,
my friend. Oh, man. What do you got, Nat?
The correct answer is C. Their parents' inheritance had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
enough.
there was never...
Not nepo babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not them. Not them.
I want you to cut a big ol' N in that other leg.
Okay.
Oh, I like how symmetrical that worked out for us.
Yeah, that worked out.
And while you do that, can I explain the story? There isn't a hard and fast reason for why they split. There's just a bunch of suspected reasons.
Yeah.
The wife one is one of them. Apparently, the wives could not get along and they hated each other. And as a result, that hatred trickled down to the brothers who were not allowed to like each other. And as far as Rudolph getting drafted, when the war was in full swing, everybody had to contribute to the war effort.
Got it.
Adi made some kind of excuse saying like, "Oh no, I have to be here
He did not
to
make
work
an
the
excuse.
factory."
That is not how we position that. When the
I
war,
have flat feet. That's why I make these shoes for me.
But the factory was like confiscated and used to make bazookas, and so he said he needed to be around to run the factory. But Rudolph didn't really have the reason. You might know this more than I do.
Yeah, so it was basically like when the war happened, every business was forced to work for the war, making things for the war. So people were deemed essential workers or non-essential workers, just like when we were in the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
So Adi was deemed essential because he was in charge of the manufacturing side of the company, right? Rudolph was deemed non-essential because he was in charge of the marketing side, and marketing had no use during the wartime, right? So he gets sent off to Poland to fight in the war.
Got it.
Adi stays home to make bazookas for the Nazis. But one of the fun stories we found
Yes, I do like this one.
was that Adi was like, for one, he was making shoes for kids to play, right? And they would play soccer during the day, blah, 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 that kind of stuff, right? But more importantly, when the war was over and they were trying to figure out who were the quote-unquote good Nazis versus bad Nazis, in that
Great
who were the
distinction.
ones, right?
Oh, yeah. By the way.
Who were the people who were forced to join the Nazi party versus
Right.
people who were like actually super in support of the Nazi party, right? You would have these interrogations that would be done, right?
Oh, okay.
And so they did it for Rudolph and they did it for Adi. So with Rudolph, there's this rumor that he is suspected to actually have been a member of the Gestapo and that he had a cover, but so many of the paperwork was burned and destroyed, they couldn't prove it, so they still had to let him go.
Wow.
But with Adi, what was interesting, they were going like, okay, listen to this from our perspective. Your name's Adolf. You're making bazookas for the Nazis, and you are in the Nazi party. You're not one of the bad Nazis? And he was like, I'm not.
It's a lot of coincidences.
Exactly.
This mustache is all my facial hair I can grow.
I got burned on the sides. It's on scar tissue.
So one of the things we found that I was like, oh, I've never heard that part of the story. Apparently, there are some Jewish families who came to his aid to speak on his character, to say like he was actually helping us during this time. There was actually another family that said like he was hiding them from the Nazis.
Wow.
Right? And I would argue there's no bigger defense against the Nazis than that, in the face of that, when you can't escape it physically, right?
Totally.
It's
help,
also
help in whatever way you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so like when people make the jokes that Adidas is a Nazi company, I go like, yeah, but that's almost not fair to call him that when you consider what Adi was doing.
It's literally the only case of a Nazi giving shoes to Jews instead of taking them from them.
my God. Woo! Oh my God. Banger.
Look at the length of my nose for anybody. I am allowed to say that joke. I have been to so many museums. I have seen so many shoes. This is something I have been waiting to say on camera for my entire life.
That was really funny, dude. Oh my God, that was so dark.
Let it be known that JB and I have also been to some of those museums.
Respect to all.
Yeah. No shape aside. Well, there's your N, by the way,
right.
Matt. Here you go.
Well done.
Unbelievable.
Well done.
I love it.
It's like a monogram.
Yeah.
Like a really shitty monogram.
Got that new Nat Baimel.
Yeah. With the jibba balls.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, question number 7. If you
Okay.
get this wrong, I would like you to drill your initials into the other side of the tracksuit. So you're going to have an Adidas Stuart collab. That's
Great.
what we're looking for, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Your question is, Stuart, we obviously know that you're a massive soccer fan.
Thank you.
With that in mind,
Yep.
here's a basketball question.
Fuck!
This one's actually really good. It's a 4-part question. We need you to only answer 3 of them correct.
Okay.
I do think you can do this.
Okay.
Here we go. Number 1, what was the first NBA team to start wearing Adidas?
Okay.
Number 2, what was the first NBA player to sign a shoe deal with Adidas?
Right.
Number 3, what was the dominant shoe brand before them in the league?
Right.
And number 4 is, why did most players switch to Adidas at that time?
Okay. Does it matter what order I
No,
answer?
not at all.
You answer whatever you want.
Because, I mean, I got to think that Adidas was a bigger brand before Nike
It was.
became part of the league, because I feel like that was more of a Jordan thing.
That is the
You
shoe.
know, if you saw the movie Air, or that you get to know the story.
Yep.
So I'm going to guess that the previous dominant brand was Converse.
Converse is correct.
Got it.
Well done. That's
The
it. Number
weapon.
3 you got.
Yeah.
It was worn by 80% of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, both Magic and Larry Bird wore Converse weapons, if I remember correctly, right?
I don't know if that is true.
I do
But
know
I do know they went on to sign Adidas deals.
Okay.
later
So
on.
that's the part of it I know.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to think about, like what era the first player would have been to have signed with Adidas, because it had to have been. I'm gonna guess.
I will argue it's the same era.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I knew it was like I know like Kobe was known for wearing Adidas for a little while.
Initially, he
and
was Adidas.
Tracy McGrady, but like it's way further back.
Yeah,
than
that's
that.
the 90s.
I'm gonna.
Or the aughts.
Yeah. What I'm really curious about is how is he going to drill his initials with that drill right now? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna guess Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is correct,
Unreal.
my friend. That is correct. You got 2
One
and
more.
3 correct.
One more.
Questions 1 and 4 are what you need to do.
So the first one is who was the first team,
Yes.
and then remind me the fourth question.
The fourth question is why did most players switch to Adidas at that time?
From Converses, now that you know.
From Converse. I'm trying.
Really think that through. Picture
Yeah.
those shoes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I wear them.
I'm
And
gonna.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's because of Adidas had added comfort compared to Converse.
I think that's adjacent to the correct answer. I'll
Yeah,
let you
okay.
keep guessing.
Not quite, but you're really close.
there was more stability to the shoe. That it offered more ankle support for players.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
good enough.
that's
yeah,
good
it
enough.
was preventing injuries.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. So
Yep.
they had a rubber toe. That was one of the big things that would
Rubber
change
toe,
in terms of like its ability to function on a basketball court.
Yeah,
Whereas with
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Converse's, we've all worn Chucks at this point in our lives. Like it's awful exercise shoe.
Yeah.
Love the shoe aesthetically.
Yeah.
But to play basketball in, terrible decision.
Blows my mind that NBA players
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
wore these.
Yeah, dude.
Like it just, I cannot think. Like I mean, you get it when you see them at these like Hall of Fame ceremonies.
How they walk.
And, like,
Oh,
they-
yeah.
yeah. It's like it's like watching like a giant on stilts.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's only one good point on this foot that works.
Everyone walks like a character from Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's like weird drifting. You're like, oh god, this is yeah.
I wore Converse exclusively. That was the only shoe I wore for
Yeah.
maybe 6 years. I have no arches in my feet left.
Totally.
Like my feet are just completely flat,
Totally.
and my back is completely destroyed.
But you still wear Converse.
They look really good, though.
I love them. I'm in
They
the
look
same position.
fantastic.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
run in them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you had
used to run in
athletes-
them.
I used to run in them, yeah.
Whoa.
I didn't realize what damage they were doing to my spine. I remember I went and saw a chiropractor when I was about 37, and their advice to me was, this is never going to get better. All I can do is tell you how to not make it worse.
Whoa. How bleak.
Yeah, I know. That's a
That's
really good way of
wild,
being
dude.
like, hey, death is coming for you, and all we can do is throw some banana peels behind you.
No amount of
so
back
funny.
cracking is gonna fix this.
Yeah. So what's really interesting, one of the things that we researched in, so while Kareem was the first guy to get an endorsement
Yeah.
from Adidas for basketball, right?
Yeah.
The first guy to ever get a shoe endorsement in basketball, Walt Frazier,
Walt Frazier.
which not who I would have guessed.
Not familiar with Walt Frazier.
So Walt Frazier played for the Knicks.
Okay.
Great player, all-timer, Hall of Famer.
Great.
He's one of the all-time Knicks.
Okay,
Right?
got
But
it.
just not who would have been my first guess, but he was actually with Puma. So Puma is the first to get into the endorsement game
Got
within
it.
the NBA. But Adidas, in that rivalry,
yeah.
takes over when they get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they get Larry Bird, they get Magic Johnson, and now they are the powerhouse within basketball, to the point where, if you know Michael Jordan's story, Michael Jordan always wanted to wear Adidas.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to wear, but ends up signing the massive deal with Nike, goes on to make Jordan Brand. Like, you know the story.
Yeah.
But yeah. It started with Walt Frazier, man. I thought that was really interesting. One more thing I will say about the family. We were talking about the nepotism.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And the idea of just like the Dossler brothers didn't suffer from nepotism, but their children, on the other hand,
I'm
taking
sure.
over.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
I'm sure.
But they deserve some credit. At least Horst, who is the son of Adi Dassler,
Yeah.
so for Adidas. Horst took over for Adidas, and one of the things he wanted to do was to grow the brand beyond shoes, right? He was like, there are all these other spaces that we can get this brand to, but Adi and his wife didn't want to get into it. So even though he was right, Horst couldn't convince them. So he just started making his own company secretly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's actually responsible for a lot of the things that we have right now in sports. So like, let's say anytime you go to an arena or a stadium, if you're seeing a live game, if you see any kind of sponsorship within that arena,
Like the banner around the
that is
court.
Horst.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
that is all Horst.
Which, by the way, while I appreciate that as a businessman,
Sure.
as a pro wrestling fan,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
so mad at him because for so long they avoided that.
Yeah, yeah.
But now they literally have Slim Jim sponsored tables people are put through.
Totally.
And I'm just
Wow.
like, Horst, you son of a bitch.
Damn you, Horst. Yeah.
My immersion is broken because you figure out ways to just drain money from every little piece of available eye space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He created this company. He was trying to get them to.
Is the brand called Hordas?
It is not. That's great. That's great. He tried to sign. Do you remember the Olympic swimmer Mark Spitz? You remember Mark
Yeah,
Spitz?
yeah.
Like classic Olympian.
Yeah.
Won all the medals in this one Olympic Games. He tried to go to his parents and say, "We need to sign this guy before these Olympics. He's amazing."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, we're not into swimming." And he's like,
Crazy.
"That's kind of irrelevant. We need to sign this guy. He's a big
Yeah.
deal." And they go, "No." And he creates his own brand. I think the brand was called Arena. I'd have to go back and check.
Okay.
But the point is, whatever Mark Spitz swam in for that Olympics, that is Horst's brand. If you ever look back, that is the
interesting.
son of Adidas.
Okay.
And
Wow.
yeah, super successful. So I just thought it was a cool story. He takes over the company and then dies like 3 years later. Or something
Yeah,
like
he
that.
died crazy young.
Yeah, it was like, oh, dude, he finally got it, and now he doesn't even get to like.
Yeah.
really,
It was a
like,
real
live it.
King George situation.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
So who was the first team to sign with Adidas?
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, it was the San Diego Rockets, now known as the Houston Rockets.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did
19
not try to guess that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I think 1960.
67, I believe.
67.
'Cause I
They
think
were
it was-
around for 4 years, and
Yeah.
then they moved to Houston. But it was their first season, and they were
Yeah.
exclusively an Adidas.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was just like,
Yeah, I'm like,
he's
who's
gonna
gonna get
ruin
that?
his outfit for this.
no,
But
one's
no,
gonna-
for
dude,
that-
well done.
Yeah.
you.
Well done.
Thank you.
That being said, next question.
Yes.
If you did this wrong, I want you to tape this cheese grater to the bottom of those shoes.
Okay,
Nice.
fair enough.
You want to
So
do
they
for like
can
a
look
length
your
of
shoes?
time?
That is true.
Why don't we do for like 10 seconds?
I want you, yeah, 10 seconds each shoe.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, 10 seconds each shoe.
So they can look like your shoes?
I feel attacked, but accurate. Accurate.
So good.
Accurate.
Make them look like Nat's Costco Adidas.
She's going to be the world's youngest toddler with back problems.
Daddy, I'm sliding.
All right, just
friction.
Just for that, no hints. I need the exact reason here.
Fair enough.
Question number 8, Stubu. What logistical reason were the stripes placed on Adidas shoes?
Oh, that's a great question.
Logistical reason.
Logistical.
It was. I'm gonna guess it was because it was to provide support and connection between the outsole and the upper where the laces were. Like it's almost like a buttress of sorts to hold the shoe together.
I don't like your smug attitude
Brother,
right now. I really don't
Stuart is
appreciate
good,
that,
man.
first of
That is
all.
correct.
I really don't like how he... I literally just put stability. I would have taken stability. You're just like, the buttress here. Shut up. Get out.
Oh, that was
Throwing in
great.
Gothic architecture into this bitch.
That was great. Well done, dude. Do you want to tell them the fun fact on why they
I'm going to
painted
ask him this. This is now a 3-part question, bitch. Why are they white?
Why are they white?
Why are they white stripes?
So we remember the original.
Because they were
Adidas.
Nazis. What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, that's a better answer than a real answer. I'll take that. Style, branding, notability, marketability.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it stands out. I mean,
Yes.
like most shoes. I mean, like if you think about the shoes that were made in the 30s, they were all like, they're not painting the leather much.
Yes.
It's all brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like darker brown.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and then I think about like the shoes that my dad grew up wearing, because my dad grew up wearing like, you know, Cortezes and, you know, and other Adidas shoes, but like they were, I mean, unless it was white leather, it was always like some sort of blue or black, so that the white would contrast that nicely.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah,
That
there
the
was a
way that
lot
you
of
could identify
options.
them. Yeah,
Yes. So I got 2 fun facts about this that
Okay.
I really enjoy.
go for it.
So when Adi thought 3 stripes, that's going to be my thing, he went to like market it for himself, and then he saw that someone already had the patent on it.
Whoa.
So I needed to like pull this up. It was a Finnish company called Karhu Sports.
Oh, I know of Karhu.
Okay, so yeah, they originally had the patent on the 3 stripes. So Audi went
Whoa.
to them thinking it's like, all right, I'm gonna like break the bank because this is what I'm known for. I need to keep this.
Before you tell them, how much would you guess they would have had to pay for the brand?
In what year?
This was probably the like early 50s at this
Early
point. This is
50s?
when like Adidas was like truly a company. In 1949 is I think when they officially founded.
I'm gonna guess $50,000.
$50,000, 1,600 euro in today's money.
In
In
today's
today's money,
Yeah.
and 2 bottles of whiskey.
Bottles of whiskey, man. I mean, you got to throw those in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yes.
what you got to do.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, it's grease those wheels.
Yeah.
So maybe the best deal of all time. So much so because the
Yeah.
3 stripes is so iconic and so well known.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. This fun fact will actually go to a different question that I'll hold on to later. But just remember the whole 3 stripe and how iconic it is. And
Yeah.
It's gonna cost someone something.
What
in the
about
future.
Wu-Tang?
You know the story more than I do.
Okay, so Wu-Tang's infamous logo, right?
Yeah.
Super famous. It's iconically a part of hip-hop culture. It's
Yeah.
on shirts of people who don't even listen to the group, right?
Yeah.
Their logo, they actually paid their DJ Mathematics to create on a whim, right?
Oh, nice.
Guess how much they paid for that logo?
I'm gonna guess like $25.
Dude, it was like $400. $400 for one of the most iconic logos in hip hop, like history.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah.
is you never know if it's going to be a thing, and
Sure.
then you pay someone on the ground floor to do like an hour's work or like
Totally.
a day's work, and you don't know if it's going to catch on.
Yeah.
And then it does, and that's what leaves people sour sometimes.
I do
Oh, yeah.
really feel like there should be a law in place where it's just like, hey, man, but if it reaches a certain level of like, hey, this is a massive deal, I deserve a new cut of something.
Well, that's why you gotta, we all have to, as artists and creatives, we have to advocate for ourselves and say like, hey, can we put this in writing, please?
Right. Well, we know
Yes.
that now.
Yeah.
I still feel bad for mathematics.
yeah,
Those were
Yeah.
bad mathematics.
what you're owed divided by everything. But yeah, no, artists still go through that today. So the comic book writer who invented the Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
Ed Brubaker, I believe his name was, he got no money for the movie or anything because he was just an employed salary of Marvel when he just putting out storylines.
Yeah.
The idea like, oh, let's bring Bucky back to life and make him this cool character that catches on and becomes a movie star and is now like one of the main recognizable faces and the biggest franchise in the world.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen anything from it. And he is bitter.
As he should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw a post the other day, and I haven't checked the validity of this, but they were basically doing a story on this woman who she was doing an internship at Spotify. And Spotify's end of year rap, like that whole post, that's her whole thing. Like that's what she did with her internship. And they didn't even hire her.
Yeah, and
Like,
Spotify
so they just-
already is like has been called out for not paying artists. So like,
Yeah.
why would they do the same?
Well, yeah.
anything
Wait,
different with
you
her?
think we pay our employees? No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No one's getting money here.
We're gonna
But that being said, I hear Spotify is a great place to work for. And
Awesome
if you
place
guys
to work
want to
for.
sponsor us, we are open for business.
Just letting you know, if you get your podcast on Spotify, what a great company.
What an unbelievable place to work. What an unbelievable cast of characters.
I can't remember. Is it tied to another question, or can I tell him the German national story?
I don't think it's tied to another question.
I am going to take a chance here because I think this is something you'll really appreciate.
Sure. Yeah.
So, in the history of Adidas, one of the more interesting things I thought about it is when you're considering the rivalry between Adidas and Puma specifically.
yes.
The shift happened due to the German national team. What happened was Puma was actually ahead in terms of the prestige within soccer. Soccer players wanted to wear Pumas. They were lighter.
Puma
They were
King.
easier to move. Yes.
That's what Pele wore.
Yes. Okay, so hear me
Yeah,
out. Check
yeah.
me out. So, Puma is in control to the point where the German national team is supposed to be wearing Pumas. When the coach meets with Rudolph, Rudolph is so cocky towards him, like kiss the ring type stuff, that he goes, no, we're not doing it. We're an Adidas team now. So
Yeah.
they wear the Adidas for the Championship World Cup, however to refer to it. I apologize if I don't know it. But the point being, they were an underdog. They make it to the championship. They're losing halfway through the match, I believe, but then there's a downpour of rain.
Okay.
And the big selling point of Adidas, while they were heavier than Pumas, they had the ability to change their cleats. And so when the pitch changed to being like more mucky,
Yeah.
they could put in longer cleats.
Yeah, the metal studs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soft ground.
Which gave them the advantage on the turf.
Yes.
They come back to win this upset victory.
Yes.
And then everybody sees the German national team with this upset story, this underdog coming behind because of their Adidas shoes. Adidas goes ahead of Puma.
Wow.
Never looks back. That's the actual moment where Puma
Yes.
lost control.
That's crazy. I mean, and it's funny now because Adidas just somehow fumbled the bag on renewing their contract with the German national team for their
Really?
kits. So after this summer's World Cup, the Germans are going to be wearing Nike.
Oh my
man.
God.
And-
Yo, that's such a big deal.
And
yeah.
in the soccer world, in the the kit brand world, that
Is that like blasphemy?
unheard of.
Yeah.
That feels like
Yeah.
Jordan and Adidas. That's crazy.
It feels like it. It's one of those things that I can barely comprehend it myself. It's one of those things that's been just like embroidered into the fabric of the history of the sport. And I'm
and they just forgot to sign the contract.
no, I think Adidas. I don't know. I wasn't there at the negotiations, of course, but I think there. But I
What
think
if you were?
the way it was reported was that I think they just kind of like were complacent about it, and that they thought, yeah, of course they're going to renew, but like I guess the money wasn't right, or Nike
Germans
offered
win
some-
the World Cup like 2 World Cups ago. Like they're not that far removed from like winning a championship, right?
Right. They've had a pretty poor form in the last couple of World Cups, but
Okay.
the last one they won was in 2014,
Okay.
and they in Brazil.
Yeah.
And they won in 2006, and they were the runners-up in 2002. So, I mean, they have a pretty recent history, and they've won it 4 times.
Yeah.
So it's not like the only team that's won it more than them is Brazil.
Right.
Yeah.
And Italy's won 4, but, most other teams, it's like a pretty far cry. There's only a handful of teams that have won the World Cup ever.
Like period.
Yeah.
Totally.
Right. And so it's one of those things that I could have never imagined as someone who's had this history with like kits and
Trying to think what
branding
that's
and all
the
that.
equivalent of.
I think it really is Jordan and Adidas because
Yeah.
you're just so well known for this thing, and it's also your home
Yeah.
country. It's like not even just Jordan and Adidas; it's like that times 12.
It'd be
because
like
there's just so much history that goes into it. It's the company of the country.
I look at it like it's like SpongeBob signing to Disney. You know
A
what I'm
little
saying? Where I'm
bit.
like,
Yeah.
you're a Nickelodeon thing exclusive. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
How'd you end up over here?
Or like Mickey Mouse being on Cartoon Network, or
yeah,
like
like, it
yeah,
just
that
feels
even
so
more
like,
so.
wait, this is so
yeah.
jarring.
Yeah, or like to put it in back in branding terms, if like the University of Oregon stopped wearing Nike,
Yeah, yeah.
because that's where Nike's headquartered.
Literally where it is.
It's like if they all of a sudden started wearing,
It's just like, we're
I do
an
appreciate
Adidas
you
team.
looking at me when you said that because I did not know. Thank you for telling
yeah,
me.
yeah, that's if you want to get some Nike shoes, I mean, like going to anywhere near Eugene or Portland is the place to do it.
Yes.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
the big moral of that story: never take someone for granted.
Sure.
If you are with someone, tell them you appreciate them.
Yeah.
Next question.
Or just sign the contract, man. Yeah, all right, yeah.
I believe it's on to you for question number 9.
Is it? Okay. All right. Question number 9. If you get this question wrong, you know what? I like this. Yeah. If you get this question wrong, I want you to take this cheese grater to the tops of your daughter's shoes.
Okay.
All right. We're going to have to go for at least 10 seconds. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
All
10
right.
seconds each.
Bang, bang. Question number 9. In 2012, Adidas canceled a pair of sneakers over the backlash of them having shackles. This is true. Stuart, you're going to have 60 seconds to now draw 3 shoe designs based on historic atrocities.
Okay.
Now, you have the timer.
I have the
Correct?
timer.
All right, beautiful. I've got some papers for you right here.
I'm gonna
Start thinking of your historic atrocities and get to drawing.
I've got a marker for you right there.
Yeah.
All
Once
right.
again, I'll read this one more time for you. Stuart, Adidas canceled a pair of sneakers over backlash because they had shackles on them. That was in 2012. I'm giving you 60 seconds to now draw 3 different shoe designs based on historical atrocities.
Now, do they have to be Adidas shoes, or can they be?
They do not.
anything?
You can
Okay.
make it whatever,
Whatever
brand
you want.
They can be Stuboos.
Yeah, they could, be, they could be clogs. I don't care.
All right.
Your
Stu-
time starts now.
Hmm.
60 seconds. All right. He's going for what looks like a low-top Converse
That is
design.
a low top. All right. We might be doing a cleat.
All right. He is drawing... Oh, he's going for Adidas.
Oh,
3
my God.
stripes. Wait.
Am I looking at...
Oh, wait a minute.
Am I looking at Twin
Yes.
Towers, sir?
Yes.
Oh my!
He's going for the Air Force 911s. The Air Force 911s.
911. Yeah.
All right, that is one.
Oh my God! Well
All
done.
right,
That
that's
is one.
25 seconds.
That is one atrocity down.
That is very good.
Oh my God, that was so good.
I would buy. Those are a murder in Saudi Arabia. All right, another low top. Another low top.
All right. I'm feeling like a little boot shape up front there.
Okay,
Maybe that's,
he's
I'm looking at the
got-
toe box.
Looks like maybe some smoke clouds that he's drawing there. Some broccoli.
Oh man, it's so hard upside down.
I'm on the side. It's still a little bit hard. All right, I'm seeing. Oh, wait a minute. I think maybe I know where he's going with this. Okay, I see a rainbow.
Okay.
I don't know what the rainbow indicates.
That's all good. Even if you know what it is, Stuart, you can explain it
Yeah.
at the end.
This is the tsunami in Japan.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Oh my God.
All right, so straight up, your time is up. I do need to see this third
Yeah,
one.
the third one you can
Okay.
go for it.
Depending on how good we think it is, we'll maybe let you just rate one of the
My
shoes.
God.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, third shoe.
These are going to be some sort of Jeremy Scott Adidas.
Okay.
All right.
Kind of, but these are going to be.
Instead of shackles, he has given us.
These are the Chicago Fires. But instead of wings,
Yeah.
Scott usually
Oh,
does,
that's
these,
great.
They are
these
just
these
on
are the
fire.
flames.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Stuart, this is incredible.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right, that was
so we got the Chicago fires. We've got the
Japanese tsunamis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
we're
got the Fukushima
exactly.
hard bottoms.
you got the new.
And the Air Force 911s.
Yes.
Oh, that's incredible. Well done, brother.
Well, unbelievable.
Well done.
Can I also just say that the tact you had and the restraint you showed by having the Japanese atrocity not be the fat boy and little boy and fat boy. Yeah. Yeah.
For some reason, that didn't come to my mind. I was just
Look at
maybe
you.
I was thinking about more recent tragedies. I mean, I went to the 1905 Chicago fire, but
All right. So
All right,
we're gonna
you're
give
up. I
you.
believe you are number 10.
Do we want? Because he did go over his time though.
I
What
did
is the
go over my
ruling
time.
on this?
All right, look, in the spirit of this, you are going to have to still take the penalty. But I,
I
want
think
you to know
one
in our
shoe instead of
hearts,
two.
you have
Yes.
gotten so much respect.
That
for
was
both of us.
really good because I was gonna make you do both shoes, but
yeah.
10 seconds.
10 seconds on the shoe.
I'll let you know when your time starts. Going now. Top of the shoe. Oh my
caught
goodness.
us
Green Bay Packers.
Da, 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 da.
Green Bay
7, 8,
Packers.
9, 10. All right.
All right, well done.
You can show any
Not that
damage.
bad. They're
These
just, like,
look-
slightly frayed.
Yeah, these look distressed.
Yeah, all right, that's fine.
I will say, I am getting a new respect for Adidas and their craftsmanship.
Dude, super durable, man. They
Real.
weren't lying.
You got to make the kids' shoes durable because I mean they're going to mess them up all the
No,
time.
that's true.
I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
they've
They're
been
good for the
sta-
NBA and kids.
This should be a commercial for Adidas at this point.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
been stabbed. They've been graded. Can you even tell?
Yeah, we get who's the guy who slaps the thing on the tube of leaking?
Yes.
You know, I can't remember his name.
I don't know either, but we know the meme.
All right, fair enough.
All
This
right.
episode is brought to you by Streifen.
All right, we're gonna really test the durability here. Speaking of Nazis, let's go with some fire for this next one.
All right.
Okay.
If you get this wrong, Stuart, I want you to put a lighter to, let's say, the top of the shoes for 10 seconds.
Okay.
Think that's working?
We'll see if it works.
Yeah. We'll see how that does. Which of these brands is not a parent? Which of these brands is Adidas not a parent company of?
Okay.
A. Reebok.
Okay.
B. TaylorMade. C. Rockport. D. Stride-Rite.
I'm gonna guess TaylorMade.
Incorrect. It is Stride-Rite.
Right. I knew Reebok.
Well done.
Yes,
New
very good
Reebok.
on that. So this is the thing I alluded to earlier.
Okay.
Stride-Rite is a chain of shoe stores that is owned by the same parent company that owns Payless stores.
Ah, okay.
And they got sued for $300 million by Adidas because they thought they could pass off a pair of sneakers with 4 stripes.
Oh, I think I remember seeing shoes like that.
Yeah.
You would go to the discount shoe store and there'd be
The
like
Stride-Rite
a
or the Payless.
There'd
Yep.
be or a 2 stripes or a 4 stripes,
Yep.
and it's like you just if you. I mean, I always felt I was always able to notice that distinction. Like, oh, those are not Adidas, but I mean, whatever, get your shoes.
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
We all need something on our feet.
Yeah, so you had a much more
I was more
kind
tuned
way
to
of
it.
led at that
Yeah.
because Adidas lawyer saw that and said, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And
You thought you could trick us?
$300 million. So
All we do is spot in pastas. Okay, all right. For the joke.
Yes. So 10 seconds
All right. So
of fire
All right,
on the top of the shoe.
There you are. It does work now.
All right.
Great.
Your time. Also, I do have a fire blanket here for emergencies.
Great.
Are we sure you want to burn it this way? You know what? One second. Can I pass me the shoe?
Yeah.
Let's take this out.
Oh, yeah.
For those just listening right now, they did have the paper crumble inside of it.
Oh my god.
Which, by the way,
Hey Stuart, you're holding a fireball
Yeah.
right now. Are you in Street Fighter? Yeah.
You told me you were not able to come to my family's Christmas because you were in the hospital?
because Nat wasn't thorough with removing tags and other bullshits.
Okay,
here we go.
10 seconds starting now.
This shoe is on fire. Okay, I'm not gonna do that the whole time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, light it up.
Oh,
Sear it
we
up
got some
real nice.
smoke.
Like, yeah.
We got some smoke.
I feel like you're
and
making a
that
steak.
is time.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's just a little singed.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
not too bad.
Looks like
Again?
someone dropped mustard on it.
They take grating, they take stabbing, they take fire. These are good products.
Dude, they're really durable, man. Like,
Yeah.
all things considered, I was worried we were gonna destroy these like too quickly, and
Yeah.
we're not affecting them.
If anything, for this next one, JB, I need you to be very
I know
thorough with this.
exactly what I'm doing. For this one, this is
Okay.
the last question I have to ask you for the show.
Yes.
We're talking turkey carver, and if you get this question wrong, which I expect you not to, I think you're
Yeah.
going to get it, but if you get this question wrong, I would like you to saw straight through that entire shoe.
Yes.
One shoe completely destroyed with the saw.
Yeah,
Yes.
fair enough.
Here is your
All right.
question. Question number 11. Which athlete did Adidas and Puma make a peace treaty over, and why?
Peace treaty over.
Yep.
And why?
It's a great story.
As the two-parter. I think you can do this.
I'm giving you no hints.
I know.
Any hint will give it away.
Matter of fact, JB,
Mm-hmm.
hit him with the 10.
10 count already.
Already!
10.
It's a short
9.
question.
Oh, 9. It's a nice
9.
little German joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Ocho.
Okay.
7.
6-5.
6. Cinco. Cuatro. Trois. Deux.
Is it Neymar?
Un.
We need
Zero.
an answer.
That is incorrect.
That
my
is
friend.
not
Neymar. Is
Neymar.
not correct.
This is gonna hurt.
It's really gonna hurt.
Oh no.
It's a little guy by the name of Pele. You ever heard of him? You mentioned him eearlier. That's why I was like, oh, he's for
Specifically.
sure gonna know this.
He did not.
So the backstory on this, really interesting stuff. Don't think you're getting out of saw on this shoe. Puma and Adidas were feuding over trying to endorse Pele. Obviously, like at the time at least, the greatest soccer
Yes.
player of all time. Still debatably the greatest.
Yeah, of course.
We can have the argument.
Yeah.
Point being is they thought it would cost too much for them to have to bid back and forth. So they
Right.
agreed not to do it so that neither one of them would tank their companies.
Yeah.
yeah.
Puma, who you did mention, endorsed Pele,
Yeah.
found a way around it. What
Yeah.
they did was they endorsed every other player on the team.
Yep.
So that Pele was like, why is no one endorsing me? I'm not trying to pull rank here,
Right.
Yeah.
but I think we know where the winning's coming from, right?
Yeah.
And so they were able to get essentially like him to go for them.
Wow.
And they were like, I mean, I guess if you want to sign with us, I guess we're willing to.
Sorry,
And
Adidas, we
then
tried not to.
That is
Just
part of
nagging
the
him into a
rift.
deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that was part of the rift that
Okay.
ultimately split up Pumas and Adidas, like for good. Where like they just never overcame this feud because they actually came together to make a treaty and they didn't uphold the treaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So much so
Yeah.
that when Adolf and Rudolph passed away, they're buried in the same cemetery
Wow.
at opposite ends.
Wow.
Yes.
Even in death, they couldn't be
Yeah.
like, all right, but we are brothers.
How funny.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, man.
That's okay.
Well, turkey carver coming your way.
Okay. Let me.
Tell your daughter I said you're welcome and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Your
Here
daddy
we
should
go.
have been better.
All right,
Well,
I don't
this
even know if it's gonna get through, but I want to see you
we're
cut
gonna
all the way through if
try.
possible. Let's see what we can get. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
I'm
it.
seeing
There we go.
something.
There we go.
For everyone listening,
Love
this
it.
is working.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's
So we're
going
basically
in.
through the top of the shoe if you're listening, and now we're getting into this
Yeah.
thick ass sole.
It smells
Let's
smoky.
go. Let's go.
Well.
Let's go, Pele.
Smooth.
Let's go, Pele.
He was a Pumas man, anyways.
This is true.
I'll
Well
accept
done.
it. Wow, can you
Wow.
just hold that up to the camera?
Oh man,
Wow.
you smell that in the air?
Yeah, that smells like toxins.
That is carcinogenic.
Yeah.
We send you home with a prize and mesothelioma.
That's great.
Did you do Nat and JB's podcast? You might be entitled to compensation.
Hey, Stuart, nice haircut. What happened? Fan check.
That's great. All right, final
All right.
question.
Last question.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'll be honest, I was such a fan of that. I want to even it out. If you did this wrong, I want you to saw through the other shoe.
Great.
But I want you to do it long ways.
I was just gonna say yes.
Hot dog, not
Yes.
hamburger style.
Loving that. Loving that.
All right. I think you can do this.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm preemptively mad that I think you can do this.
Great.
But prove me wrong.
We believe in you.
We'll see.
According to multiple lists,
Okay.
name 3 of the 5 best-selling and most iconic Adidas of all time.
You got this for sure.
And just to make it a little easier for you, we're going to do Family Feud rules. You get 3 strikes.
Okay, you're talking about shoes?
Yes.
Shoes, specifically shoes.
3
of the top 5 best-selling and or most iconic.
And
According to multiple
are
lists.
these lifestyle shoes, or are you talking about just
No
any
hints.
shoe? Any shoe.
No
no
hints.
hints at all.
Got it. I'm gonna guess the Samba.
That is
of them.
one.
I'm gonna guess the Predator.
Incorrect.
Mm.
That's
fair
one
enough.
strike.
One strike.
Okay. The Copa Mundial.
Incorrect.
2 strikes.
That is 2 strikes.
One more strike and that's it.
We're going to need a hot dog shoe.
Oh, we're getting a hot dog
Shoe.
in this bitch. OSCAR. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. I gotta be careful with this one.
Because you need it 2 in a row at this point.
I know.
We're not going to help you, but think out loud. What's
Yeah.
going through your brain?
I think about the Gazelles. I think about the creams, but I don't know if the longevity of the cream. It might have been popular then, but I'm not thinking. Part of me was thinking about T-Max because so many people were wearing T-Max. If they
Oh,
were
T-Max were big when we were in high school.
They were big, yeah, for me when I was in school as well. I'm also thinking about. I'm trying to think about other shoes like basketball shoes. Like were the Kobe Adidas big?
He is loyal. I'll be honest, most,
To be fair, these basketball shoes are very well known. Also, the shoes on this list, very
Yeah.
well known.
Yeah.
Maybe they're the basketball shoes.
maybe they're not.
Maybe they're
He's-
not.
He's going through a
And
lot.
I don't think that any of the. I don't know if the Harden shoes are the James Harden.
I will help you
shoes.
there. It's definitely not the James Harden
Yeah.
shoes. Yeah.
And I don't think Anthony Edwards has been with Adidas long enough for that to make sense.
Far too recent.
Okay, I'm just trying to think about there can't be any baseball cleats or football cleats. That just seems a little crazy. Part of me wants to stick to lifestyle shoes because more people can wear those. Am I missing any?
I'm so proud of how stressed he is right now.
I love that he's working it out, though.
I know.
I'm loving that.
I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
These are the type of questions that I live for.
And I'm thinking,
sure.
and I'm also thinking about because my dad is such a huge Adidas sneakerhead,
Yeah.
he specifically Adidas.
Well, now you're going to let your dad down if you get this
Yeah.
wrong. So that's what's at stake.
All I wanted
Right.
was for someone to disown because of this show.
yeah.
You're just making my dreams come
Yeah, he's
true.
going to
Stu.
send you off to Puma.
I'm gonna.
He's gonna do you them stride right 4 stripes.
I'm thinking about maybe it could be the Spezials because those are more of a lifestyle brand. But I'm wondering if I'm being too myopic with the soccer and
10, 9,
the Gazelles.
Ocho.
That is the second one.
That is the
Okay,
second one.
Good. Okay.
All right, you have 1 guess left
7,
and 3 to go.
6, 5,
I'm gonna
4, 3.
I'm gonna guess the Kobe twos.
Kobe 2s are incorrect, my friend. That's a good guess, though.
Incorrect.
You're
So
going to hate
you're gonna
what's
be
on this
so
list.
mad. So Stuart, you got the Sambas, you got the Gazelles. The other 3, in no particular order, the Adidas Superstar,
Superstars, man.
Fuck.
Run
Superstars.
DMC.
Yeah.
We were talking about them.
Yep. The Yeezy Boost 350s.
Super big, and you knew it.
Yeah.
Super huge.
Yeah, I was being too
And-
myopic with it.
And the all-time best-selling shoe, the Adidas Stan Smith.
Oh, the Stan Smiths.
That's right.
Yeah.
So much so that he is a Hall of Fame tennis player.
No,
he
I
is
know.
he has complained that whenever he introduces himself to people, they always say, "Oh, like the shoe," because they don't realize that they were named after him.
Oh, Nirvana, like the shirt.
Yep, exactly.
Straight up. Exactly.
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 Yeah, you're right. That's
So-
Yeah,
that
that's
makes,
great.
All right, we got to cut.
You
these
came really
lengthwise.
close,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna
Yeah.
need you to hot dogify them shoes.
Hot dog
Them
shoes. Hot dog shoes. Hot dog shoes.
Just to use it.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah. Saw that shit.
Oh, man.
that's great. That's great. Yeah, be careful. Be
Yeah,
careful.
watch where your fingers are going.
Yeah.
That way I'm.
There you go.
I want you to lose a shoe, not a finger.
Yeah. Which, by the way, while you're doing that, Adi Dassler did lose a finger in his factory.
That is true.
So this would be on brand.
Yeah.
actually would be.
Maybe that's why it was just 3 stripes. That's how many fingers he has. That's how many non-thumb fingers he has.
Oh, love that.
Oh, man.
Love that.
You know what? I'll take it.
That's cool.
I'll take it. Keep them
That's cool.
connected.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. If you could just, because that's all the questions we have, you could just hold up what you've done to
that's-
your daughter's prize.
Yeah, if you could show it to your camera right here. Look
Sure.
at that
Yeah.
right there.
Oh,
My
man.
God.
Like a duck
That is
bill
hard work.
platypus.
I actually feel like this made it through pretty well.
Yeah, this we
Not
can,
too shabby.
Like, all
this
things
we can
considered.
patch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's no fixing this.
Incredible.
We are trying to get sponsored by Super Glue, so Gorilla Glue, if you're watching this, we could be putting you in right now, but you know what? Use tape instead. We don't care until
All right.
we do.
Okay, Nat, work with me here because I didn't keep track of every question. I want to see how many he got right. So
All
can we
right.
go back through them?
Let's count them up.
All
Yes.
right. So, number 1, what did Adidas stand for? Adidas. He got that correct.
Yep.
All
Number
right.
2.
Explain Adidas attention to Nazis. You got that correct. I'm only going to count how many you got wrong.
All right. Number 3, who was the first star athlete sponsored by the Dassler brothers in the 1930s? You got that right. That was
got it
Jesse
right.
Owens.
Yes.
Oh, you did not know what drug Russell Simmons was high on. That was a PCP.
Angel
Right.
Dust. Sherman Hemsley. Question number 5. Adidas has 2 popular logo designs, the Trefoil leaves and the 3 mountains. We asked you to figure out what those were while dealing with El Pato. You were unable to, but
Yes.
you did
El
get the
Pato
second
is
part of it.
so disappointed
Yeah,
in you.
it is what it is. The disappointment of El Pato is
That
just
seems
next
like his
level.
kink is to be disappointed.
So the Trefoil leaves were the 3 continents that you could buy their products. That was
Right.
North America, Europe, and Asia. And then the 3 stripes that equal a mountain. That was about overcoming obstacles and pursuing goals.
Yeah, but we did need them both, so you were incorrect.
Right.
That was question number 7.
No, that was 6. That was 5. Excuse me. You were on 6.
Okay, number 6 was, oh, you did not do this right. It was why was one reason, not a reason suspected of the Dassler brothers splitting, and it was a fight over their parents' inheritance. You got that incorrect.
Got it. We asked you about Adidas within basketball. We asked you to name 3 of these 4 questions correctly, which you did.
You sure did.
What was the first NBA team to wear Adidas? That was the San Diego Rockets. That's the one that you did not answer, which is perfectly fine. Who was the first NBA player to sign a shoe deal with Adidas? That was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You nailed it. What was the dominant shoe brand in the league before Adidas? It was Puma, or excuse me, it was Converse. Excuse me, you nailed that. And then number 5 is why did most players switch to Adidas? You also nailed that. It was
Yes.
to prevent injuries, basically. Yep.
Yeah, I'm still mad about this one.
Question number
it
8.
was, what logistical reason were the stripes placed on the shoes?
Gee, you over-answered that.
Big brain over here.
Jesus Christ, dude. Question number 7. In 2012, Adidas canceled a pair of sneakers because they had shackles on them. We asked you to draw 3 cancelable pairs of sneakers.
Yeah.
You did so beautifully, but not within the amount of time that we
that's
allotted.
fair
So
enough.
Yeah.
we still give you credit, but had to take the damage. So that one is technically incorrect.
Which of these brands is Adidas not a parent company of? You did not get that correct.
That's true.
All right. Question
Boy,
number
they're
11. We
compiling
said,
here.
which athlete did Adidas?
Adidas.
Which athlete did Adidas and Puma make a peace treaty over?
Right.
Unfortunately, didn't get that correct. That was Pele.
Cannot believe I missed that
Yeah,
one.
that was the
know.
one.
Cannot
And then the
believe
final
And I
question.
also can't believe you missed the top 5 most iconic and best of all time.
I know.
So, how
Stuart,
many
you started out
incorrects?
hot.
You
3
really
for 3.
did.
Then
Yeah.
you missed 3 in a row. Then you go 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Then you miss 4 in a row. So ultimately, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 12 questions correct.
So, you guessed at the beginning on the tier list that you were going to be an okay, I see you.
Yeah.
I gotta say, given his knowledge outside of the questions
I'm right there
as
with
well,
Yeah.
I would say okay, I see you.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
going to
I
go one
see you.
above. I'm going to go
Really?
one
You'll go
above.
with touch grass?
I think touch grass. Here's what I think.
Okay.
Right? I think okay, I see you is absolutely correct. But I think the level of detail he was willing to give on some other ones, I go like, hey, brother,
Here's my
people don't know this to that degree.
So here's my real question.
What you got?
You are a legacy Adidas fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What would your father and grandfather label you as based on your performance today?
I think just because my dad would probably just enjoy saying these words together, filthy casual, I think is what he would say. I I think my grandpa would probably say go higher and say like time for intervention, because I think he'd be like, man, just hang out, man. Just like
Yeah.
you don't need to get all caught up in this. It's just
Sure.
shoes. It's like
Yeah.
go make some money, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go feed your family.
All right. Well, with that, I think the last thing is there anything, look right into that camera right there, and is there anything you want to say to fellow Adidas fans?
I feel like I let you down, folks, and but I gave it my best, and you know what? I think I answered some questions that I was surprised to have answered.
Totally.
I'll take that.
But there are definitely some that I left y'all hanging there, and for that I'm gonna do better.
You know, we appreciate that.
We do.
You know, I like that bounce back mentality. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
3 stripes for the mountain. He's gonna overcome next time.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
We just won't be doing Adidas.
And also
Yeah.
like the trefoil, North America, Asia, Europe.
Obviously, just like that.
Just like that.
Catch me performing on shows on those continents.
Which, perfect segue. Is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see me performing live, I do stand up all over the world, mostly in America, but occasionally I go out of the country. You can go to stuartthompsoncomedy.com to see where I'm performing. You want to see my special, it's on YouTube. It's called Conditional Love. I also have an album out called Dandy Man. I'm really proud of all that stuff, and hope to see you at a live show sometime. You can follow me at Stuart B. Thompson if you want to hit me on the socials.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it, love
And
it.
you can follow me at Nat Baimel. You can listen to my 2 albums, Be Nice and Nihilist Pep Talk. And on YouTube, you can watch my special, Dumb, Scared, Bored, and Horny, directed by this guy right here. Why don't you plug away?
Oh, I was the director. You can also find 2 of my specials on YouTube. It's My Privilege and Jesus in the Crackhouse. Those names will make sense when you watch them, I promise. You can find me on social media at JB Ball Comedy, and go to my website, jbballcomedy.com. Oh, no, that's wrong. Sorry. Go to my website, jb-ball.com to see my tour dates online. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you coming out, Stuart. This was an amazing episode.
This was fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
Really love
Thank
how you
you.
performed on this one. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the show on YouTube, on wherever you get your podcast. Make sure that you go there, subscribe, like, review, do all that stuff. All of that stuff helps us grow the pod so we can get in front of more people. The more you support, the bigger we can grow this thing. Help us make something quality here, and we'll keep damaging things that people love.
Yeah.
All right. Every Monday, new episode.